What is up, YouTube? 4Leaf Cards here. Thanks for clicking. And I had somebody ask me what I do for TTM, and I wouldn't consider myself a TTM expert. Kind of just winging it. But I'm going to show you what I do for TTM. A little informative video, if you will. And basically the things that you need, some stamps. I use these card savers. It'll all become very apparent. Some tape. Oh boy, this is I think a number 10, and this is kind of like a standard number something envelope, but the smaller one. Oh hey, by the way, if you haven't checked out the Sports Card Fam, go ahead and check them out. They're approaching 500 subscribers, need a couple more to get there, so go check them out. I just did a video for them and I used this to scribble on. But anyway, you also need some cards. I forgot mine. Don't have any right now. Sounds like a challenge. Haha, I knew I had something. This is the one I got to figure out how I'm getting signed. I think he's actually doing a live signing in Massachusetts in April. I might try to go catch him that way. I'm doing this for the 1986 pack for Caleb. Caleb's Cards, TTM. So I got this one kicking around trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So Doc's going to be our experimental guy for today. Okay, so this is the pack that you're gonna get back. Okay, so you want to put your address here, and you also want to put your address up here. Your address up here. Okay, so that something happens, they'll know who to return it to. It doesn't matter; it's coming back to you. But if something happens, then it's coming back to you. The other thing you want to do is you want to put a stamp on this one. I'm going to like loosely put it on there because I don't want to blow a stamp on this one. Okay. And so it has your address coming back to you. Okay. This is like step one. And the other thing that I do with these, so I take the card saver. It's not for the card. If you put the card in the card saver, they're going to sign the card saver. That's what people say. So I take the card saver, and I take a good length of tape, almost the whole thing, and put it on the card saver, half on the card saver. Yeah, a lot easier to do when I'm not filming. Okay, so now you got it sticking there. Stick it in there all the way down into the card, all the way down. Hold the tape back all the way down. Once you're all the way in, stick it to the tape or stick it to the envelope. And what that's going to do is it's going to provide some rigidity to the envelope, so that it doesn't get caught in the auto sort machine. If it does, it'll kind of give it won't rip. It'll give it a little structure in there. Now the other thing I do while I'm here doing that is I take a piece of tape right here, and I start up on this edge, and I do half on the envelope. Okay, got a bad angle here. It's okay. This happens. Get it lined up right. Okay, and then I fold it over. Okay, so what that does is it provides some rigidity on the edge too, and I do the other edge. I'll do the whole thing with you guys. Okay, let's see if I can get this better angle on this side here. So I put it right up to the edge, half on, all the way down. Okay, get it there, and then I fold it over. Now that little piece extra, I just cut off with a piece of scissors, or with the scissors. Okay, so now I have some, as it's going through the, leave it open. We gotta hope that, that's the other thing. Always use these for these guys. You want them to be able to just pop it in there, peel the sticker, seal it, and be done. Okay, but you leave that one open because I got to put the card in it. But otherwise, it's got rigidity in the middle and rigidity on the edges. Okay, that's from what I can understand, that's your best chance of getting that there. So again, this has, I almost lost my stamp here. So that's got a stamp on there, your address, and then some rigidity in there. So that's what I do for the for that. Okay. Now for this one, the outside one, the main one, you put your address up here, your address. That's in case you get the wrong address. They'll return it back to you so you can get your card back and everything. And you put their address. Their address. Okay. Fanmail.biz, I believe. Sportscollectors.net. Star Tiger, some of those are per pay. Some of them they'll show you the last couple, but those are a couple places to check out and just look for successes. Try to get the addresses from there. And that's that. And then as long as you only put 2 cards, maybe 3 cards, you can get away with just putting a regular stamp on the outside of this. Okay, and then I forgot about this part of it. So here I like to do handwritten notes. So you write, "Dear Mr. Gooden," and then I tell them a little about what I'm doing. My son and I are collecting cards, and we're learning about baseball, and we open packs of cards and we send them to players that we like and learning about them. And we hope that you would sign these cards for us. We'd really appreciate it to put in our collection. Thank you for your time and effort. Now some of them will have a known fee, some of them don't. I usually like to slip at least, even if they don't have a known fee, I'll put $5 in and I'll say, "Hey, I know it's not much, but we'd like to buy a coffee for your time," or something like that. So I kind of sweeten the pot a little bit. Okay, and then you fold this in thirds. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then you open it. Now what I do is I put any money or the card in there raw. Don't put it in a penny sleeve. Don't put it in anything because they'll end up signing that. Okay, so I take the letter, the card, and then I take the return one, so that you have this nice little package, and then you put it in this way so that when they grab it, it's a lot easier to do these when you're not filming, obviously, so that when they open the mail, they grab the whole thing and nothing falls out on them. See that? They can open this, then they open this way. Oh, I see it's a letter for me. Oh, there's the card. Okay, so there's a nice little package in there that goes in there. I'm not going to tape this thing all up, okay? But then, lick, 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 seal, and then I take tape. I'm running out of tape. Okay, tape goes, I go from all the way to the corner to here, all the way to the corner here, and then I also do the same thing on the sides that I did with the little one, just to give it some rigidity on there. Of course, I just pressed down on this and I lost my stamp. You guys are there for it. Let's see if we can salvage it. The excitement, this is the excitement for the video right here. It's getting your stamp back. That's a win. That is a win. Okay, guys, there's a little bit about how I do TTM. Then we send them off and we just wait, and then we have fun opening them up. Hopefully this year we're going to try to get at least 20. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this guy's one of them. This guy might be a little bit more of an in-person. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but there she be. So, hey, if you guys are opening anything or sending anything out, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect to connect. Check out where to go. If we're connecting, check out the Sports Card Fam and also Caleb's TTM. And have an awesome day.